Muhammad Sarim Akhtar unexpectedly found himself immortalized in meme history. His face was recognized at the Meme Museum launch in Hong Kong K11 Atmo. Opportunities was flowing in up and down. Coca-Cola featured him in a promotional campaign in 2020. He personally met his childhood cricket idol Wasim Akram. But here's the twist. This iconic 2-second clip that helps millions express their disappointment in their DMs, comment section and everywhere. It should never have existed. June 12, 2019, Cooper Associate County Ground, Taunton, England. Australia was already cruising at 235 runs for just 3 wickets after 36 over. David Warner was sitting comfortably on 104 runs with the Mitchell match just getting started. Pakistan's fast bowler Wahab Riaz charged in for what felt like the perfect chance. Warner sliced the ball gently towards the third man. Asif Ali was standing there right under it. No sun in his eyes, no crowd distraction. An easy catch, but his fingers slipped. Ball hits the ground. Stadium falls silent. Pakistan had just let their best chance to break Warner's century slip away, and you could feel the momentum swing straight back to Australia. Then it happened. The cameraman, who had just been focusing on Asif Ali's failed catch, swung his lens towards the barred man in the stands. Arms akimbo, navy blue puffed vest over a red and blue checkered flannel shirt. Face locked in an expression of pure, undiluted disappointment. That man was Muhammad Sarim Akhtar. And here is where it gets interesting. Neither Asif nor Sarim should have never been at that match at all. Alpha, Miller, there for you. Let's start with Sarim, a regular Karachi family man, an auditor who relocated from Kuwait to London as a manager at PricewaterhouseCoopers. He had zero plans to attend this match until his friends visiting from Dubai practically dragged him there.
I was very reluctant to go to that cricket match. It's only because one of my friends from the past, based on his encouragement, we made a decision to drive all the way to Taunton, which was 3 hours. We didn't realize the tickets we had bought, they were right by the playing area. So in that instance where the meme was actually born, the ball came and I was basically trying to catch it. While they were focusing on the player, at the background, they could see me. So then obviously the camera focused on me and showed my full emotions. And probably I was just still there, perplexed, angry, disappointed, and very, very angry. How could he drop a dolly catch, very easy catch in front of me? And that's how the meme was born.
The viral nature of it overwhelmed me that day, as I could never have anticipated that happening to an ordinary cricket fan. Plus, the rapid nature of it was totally surprising because by the time I sat down, I started getting messages from friends. They had seen me on TV, but soon afterward, I saw a few memes being shared with me, and people who were sitting around me started talking that, isn't this the guy? Then after 30 to 45 minutes, when Zeni Babaz appeared with the cameraman and said, you know what, you've gone viral, and that she wants to interview me. Whoa, I was over the moon. Now, as for Asif's story, his wasn't just a bad day at the office. Most fans don't realize this wasn't even his first dropped catch. He already missed a similar one when Australia was at just 7 runs. His batting was equally forgettable, knocked out after scoring just 5 runs off 7 balls. Pakistani fans were furious. Asif was the reason for the match lost. Asif Ali is such a waste of space. Pakistan should really do something about their fielding. They dropped multiple catches and threw shabbily. They also allowed boundaries. We have some of the best bowlers and batsmen, but the field lets everyone down. However, here is this one comment saying something about Asif Ali that stopped me cold. Why would you let a player like Asif Ali play in this World Cup who is not mentally prepared, who is going through a phase of tragedy in his personal life? There were so many better options. What's the point of his clean hitting ability when he cannot apply it on the field? He dropped 2 catches as well. Wait, going through a phase of tragedy in his life? What tragedy? Even more surprising, Sarim himself later said this same tragedy was why he didn't shout at Asif's mistake. Instead, his restrained disappointment created meme history.
I mean, you stood up for a bit, you were waiting for it to be caught, and then you just got disappointed.
Yeah, because I could see it land on his hand and then he dropped it. So it was really disappointing to see it in just, as I said, in front of me. And I couldn't say anything because he had just come off a very family tragedy, I guess. So I didn't shout at it anyways.
To find out why, I had to dig deeper. The truth was heartbreaking. On April 22, 2019, before the England tour, Asif had tweeted about his daughter's cancer treatment. His little girl was suffering from 4th-stage cancer and receiving treatment in an American hospital. Despite this nightmare, Asif played remarkably well during preliminary matches. He was part of the 11-player team in the 5th ODI match against England, scoring 22 runs. Throughout the 5-match series, he even scored 2 half-centuries. His performance was strong enough to earn him a spot in the Cricket World Cup squad. Then the unthinkable happened. Just before the World Cup draft news, Islamabad United, Asif's Pakistan Super League team, posted, "The ISLU family expresses its condolences on the death of Asif Ali's daughter. Our condolences to Asif and his family. Asif is a great example of faith and courage. He is an inspiration to all of us." Noor Fatima's cancer had claimed her life in that American hospital. I didn't want to talk about this myself, but when my daughter passed away, I was still playing for the Pakistan team. That was an incredible difficult period in my life. We were in England for a series when my daughter was in the US getting treatment. I would stay awake all night just thinking about her. And then in the morning, I had to go out and play international cricket. The doctor had told us that she only had 4 or 5 months left. You know, when someone tells you that your child only has a few months to live, every single minute starts to feel unbearable. Those months, they were the hardest time of my life. Even now, it's difficult to talk about it because no matter how much I try to explain it, it's something you can only truly feel if you've lived it. Sometimes when I send a meme to friends online, the best feeling isn't just their understanding of my expression. It comes from that aha moment of finding the perfect gift that captures exactly what I'm feeling. That moment when visual communication transcends words. I wonder if we ever pause to consider the real stories behind these moments frozen in times. Every time we send Sarim's disappointed face, we are borrowing someone else's story to tell our own, creating our own narratives using another person's captured emotions. I've tried many ways to describe what happened that day, but one word keep coming back: synchronicity. Meaningful coincidences, universal forces aligning. Just think about it. Sarim was not supposed to be at that match. His Dubai friends wasn't supposed to convince him. He wasn't supposed to get the perfect seat by third man.
Over from Dubai and Shehzad, he's
Asif was not supposed to be playing cricket that day. No, not with his daughter's loss so fresh. His mind wasn't supposed to be on the field. However, the cameraman wasn't supposed to be checking players' emotional states. No, that wasn't his job. He was supposed to capture the match and the perfect fan reaction sitting right in front of his lenses. And now, knowing the full story, we are not supposed to be using this meme so casually. But how else am I supposed to let this baker know how disappointed I am without calling her and shouting this early morning? My name is Milo Hillary, and if you watched this video to this moment, that means you are supposed to subscribe, like, and share with your friends who are supposed to do the same. And bye-bye, because what else am I supposed to say, Kwan?